What's going on, guys? It's your boy the GCC here with the top 5 prequel ships that LEGO needs to make. If you guys enjoyed today's video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. Now let's get into our first set. Alright guys, the first set that we're going to be talking about today is the Republic Medical Frigate. This is a really cool ship, and honestly, I'm surprised LEGO hasn't made this yet. You can see the full interior, which I think is pretty nice. Obviously, those panels could both pop up, and you can have, your medical bay and your pilots and all your minifigures in there doing different tasks, which I think is awesome. The exterior itself looks pretty cool. I love the different colors. Brick Wizard used, of course, you have red, white, a little bit of tan, and of course the engines, which is more of a greenish color. I feel like the engines are pulled straight from the Rebel frigate, I think back in 2015 or 2016. The minifigure selection looks pretty decent. It looks like you would have Mace Windu, a young Admiral Yularen. Of course, we've had a older Admiral Yularen in the 2016 polybag, I'm pretty sure, but it'd be so cool to get him as a younger minifigure. It looks like you would get 1 or 2 Camino guards. Obviously, we've never had Camino guards before, so that'd be pretty cool. Of course, you would get 1 or 2 clone pilots. It's a clone pilot, but I'll take it to add it to the clone army, and it looks like you would get 1 or 2 B1 battle droids, which I think is a nice inclusion, but I would love to see maybe a B2 super battle droid or a BX commando droid or a droidica or something like that, or maybe a Magna Guard. I feel like that'd be pretty cool. But I love this set. I definitely could see it going for around that $90 to $100 mark, just depending on how big this set actually is and how many minifigures LEGO decides to throw in here. I really love the minifigure lineup, and I'm really hoping LEGO makes this set one day. Now let's move on to our next set. Alright guys, the next set that we're going to be talking about today is a brand new Jango Fett Slave 1 / Starship. I think this would be an awesome set to have. The last Jango Fett Starship I think we had was in like 2002. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's definitely been a long time since we've had that, and the funniest thing is we've had a bunch of Boba Fett styled Slave 1 / Starships in recent years. I think the most recent one was in 2022. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, actually, we got the Microfighter the beginning of 2023. But anyway, not the point. I would love to get this Slave 1 in the Jango Fett colorway. It just looks amazing. It looks like you would get a Jango Fett minifigure and then a little Boba Fett minifigure as well. Those are some highly sought after minifigures that we haven't had in a long time. So it'd be a great way to get some of those awesome minifigures. And then the build itself looks pretty decent. I definitely could see this set going for around $40 or $50. I'm assuming it would be a similar size to the Boba Fett Slave 1 we got back in 2022. So I definitely could see LEGO putting it around that $40 or $50. I think this would be an amazing set to have, and I hope LEGO makes this very soon. Now let's move on to our next set. Alright guys, you know what time it is. It is meme set time, and today we have beach ready Qui-Gon Jinn. Of course, this is featured in the behind the scenes footage of the Phantom Menace. Of course, he has his umbrella, his water bottle, and then of course his little towel over his head. I think this is an awesome minifigure. He's rocking the sunglasses. Of course, you can see Liam Neeson on the left and George Lucas on the right, just a chilling, which is awesome. I would love to see this maybe for the May 4th promo or just in a meme set or something like that. The minifigure itself looks amazing though, and I would love to get this rendition of Qui-Gon Jinn. I just hope LEGO makes this soon. Now let's move on to our next set. Alright lads, the next set that we're going to be talking about today is the Separatist Shuttle. Obviously this was featured in Season 3 of the Clone Wars. I think it was the Citadel arc, correct me if I'm wrong. I love that arc. Definitely go check it out if you have time. It looks like you would get 2 B1 battle droids, 1 droid pilot, and then of course ARC Trooper Echo and ARC Trooper 5s. It would be awesome to get some more named clones, and especially with their ARC Trooper armor. I just think they would look absolutely stunning in LEGO minifigure form, and it'd be just a great addition to add to the clone army. Yeah, I really like the selection of B1 battle droids. I would love to see maybe like a B2 super battle droid included in this, or like a commando droid, or maybe like an extra little crab droid build or something like that that we haven't had in a while, or that LEGO has never made before. The Separatist Shuttle itself looks pretty decent. I think the last Separatist Shuttle we got was in like 2008 or 2009 with like Newt Gunray and like the Clone Wars stuff all the way back then, but I really like the design of this. Of course, you would probably have some landing gear, and then of course that backside would probably open up so you could slap all your minifigures in there, and of course you would have the cockpit space for your B1 battle droid pilot. And I definitely could see this set going for a nice $30 or $40. Nothing more. I really love the selection of minifigures, and the build itself would be pretty decent, so definitely around that $30 or $40. I'm really hoping LEGO makes some more Clone Wars sets in the near future, and I definitely think this would be an awesome set to have and a great way to get that Echo and 5s minifigures. Now now let's move on to our next set. Alright guys, the next set that we're going to be talking about today is the Naboo Royal Starship. We've actually never had this made in Lego, which is honestly kind of surprising, and overall, I love the design of the ship. Of course, you will get Qui-Gon Jinn, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Queen Amidala, looks like a Naboo Royal Guard, R2-D2, and then it looks like a B1 or two B1 battle droids, depending on what Lego puts in there. But overall, I love the design of the ship. Of course, it does open up, so you will have a hatch for your astromech droids in the front, but then also the top part can come open, so you can have your minifigures chilling inside, you know, just kind of vibing in there. But I love the design of the ship. I definitely could see this set going for $100 or $120 just because of Lego's price increases, and of course, the ship itself looks pretty big, and I would love to get a variety of minifigures, so I would definitely be willing to pay the price. Yeah, in the end, I love this ship, and I definitely think Lego needs to make it. Congratulations, guys, you have made it to the end of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I had a fun time putting it together, and I definitely think Lego needs to make some of these awesome prequel ships. Shout out to Brick Wizard 59, Exotic Production, and Star Wars Photoshop for making these awesome sets. I'll put a link to their Instagrams down in the description below. If you guys enjoyed today's video or you're new to the channel, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. You would help out the channel big time, and honestly, you would make my day. Also, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Again, I'd really appreciate it. You would help out the video big time, and I know I say that a lot, guys, but it really would mean a lot. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.